Very pleased with the team. If you look back to the autumn test where we had up to 25 players unavailable, we've probably got less than 10 players unavailable, and the only player we've lost at this camp has been Ben Teo, who's got a slight strain. So we're well resourced. There's been a great feeling within the side, great competition for places.
Yeah, what were the toughest areas to deliberate over?
Locks difficult. We've got 4 great locks. Launchbury and Laws that start for any team. 10, 12. Whether we went with George and Owen or went with Manu, and we've decided to go with Manu. And obviously, the fullback's been a spot where Elliot's done really well for us, and we've got great confidence in him. But Brownie's always putting the pressure on. Yeah,
you previously mentioned Manu at 13. How defined, therefore, if you're selecting him at 12, do you see those 12 and 13 roles?
Well, they're specialist position for first phase. They always have been and always will be. But increasingly, as the game moves more into patterns and into shapes, the 12 and 13 in phase players become almost interchangeable. So we feel that Manu can handle the role. Though he'd probably be more comfortable at 13, but he'll handle this role.
And you mentioned considering the forward Farrell axis, but not selecting it this time. It's not been a form of your selection in the last few internationals. Is it something that you think we might be seeing less and less of?
No, that's still a possibility for us, and it's a great thing for us. The conditions suit, and that's the way we want to play the game. It's there for us.
Okay, and Elliot Daly at 15. Obviously, there's a lot of chat about how accomplished Mike Brown's been under the high ball, 72 internationals doing so. But you like what Elliot can do, and pleased with his progression there.
Yeah, I was really pleased with his game against Australia. The try he scored, there's not too many other fullbacks in the world that can score that, and that's what he brings to the game. We need to work harder as a team to support him at the back, and we've practiced that quite extensively at this camp.
Looking into your forward pack then, gone with Kyle Sinclair on the right hand side up front. Obviously you brought Dan Cole back into the squad. Is that a case of sort of bringing back an old hand just to make sure that the new man is keeping his focus?
Well, we want competition, and Cole's been in good form, gone away and worked on a number of things that we asked him to. Came in the camp, competed well, and there's no doubt that he'll feature later on in the Six Nations.
And in terms of your back row then, you've got Billy Vunipola back, obviously Tom Curry, a man that Rassie Erasmus said caused them a lot of problems in South Africa. Ben Youngs has talked about the fact that the Irish love a fight over the breakdown. It's going to be a key area, isn't it? Yeah,
we've got a good back row. Billy gives us momentum. Curry's a great fighter at the breakdown, quick, small, and it'll be hard for the Irish to handle. And Wilson's a tough, uncompromising 6.
And is that area also a reason why someone like Jack Nowell edges that selection on the wing? Because you sort of, I'm not going to say you joked about it, but you talked about the future of the game and where a player like him might figure. Is that how he edged that 11 shirt?
Well, he gives us a good breakdown presence out wide, but his prime responsibilities is to score tries, catch high balls, and he's very good at that.
Yeah, get his foot on the gas. In terms of the coaching challenge, Eddie, obviously players can go into internationals and want to try and show something a little bit different, show a little of unpredictability to the opposition. Is there a temptation to want to do that as a coach, but also not put too much in front of your players at the same time?
Well, I think you always want your side to be unpredictable. And so we've looked at a couple of things that might work for us, and if we get the opportunity in the games, we'll show it.
And finally, the prediction site, there's a famous prediction site that's got Ireland as 80 to 20 in terms of percent to win this game. Is that a percentage you would rather go into the game with, knowing what you've got in your armoury?
Well, I don't gamble on rugby, and I'm not too concerned about odds. What I do know is that most people don't expect us to win, and we certainly, within our camp, everyone expects us to win.